BlackTop Radio. The BlackTop Radio. Mic check, mic check, mic check. You're now tuned in with Mike J. You know the host that do the most. How it feel when you got a rapper from the West Coast on the intro. So smooth. Now we can play the instrumental. BlackTop, BlackTop, BlackTop Radio. Where you can come and get your fix. We be talking about your baby mamas or some politics. Fresh station out where you can tune and hear the hottest. Ain't no filters, you hear all of it. You ain't really popping yet if you ain't never been a guest. Wait, let me guess, you got on next. Got the airwaves on flex. Boom. BlackTop, what did you expect? BlackTop Radio. 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 The BlackTop Radio. 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 The BlackTop. BlackTop. BlackTop Radio.
It's time for ABC, a BlackTop conversation. Tonight's conversation
It is
brought to you by.
Oh, come on. Well, you see, I'm ready. I'm like double dutch. Like, let's jump. What's up?
It's brought to you by the one and only Miss Erica Kimberly, because she is currently getting shared all over the world. It was 355 shares on this post. Now, first off, before we say what it is, I gotta know what made you say what you said.
Life conversation. Sometimes I see things, I'm in one of the best groups on Facebook, even though they messy. I just be seeing things like, how? I know the bed I made when I laid in it.
Ooh.
And I got out of it. And I tried to jump in somebody else's bed and it just didn't work. You got a twin, I need a king. So, it's all about life experience, what works for you, what you can recommend for others based on experience. But I just want to make clear that we're not talking about those extreme circumstances where a woman or man can't have kids. We're not talking extreme circumstances where, hell, you may be 35 plus. So you're looking on the other side of life and you got to go and settle down with what you can get. So, we're just being specific about when you consider yourself young enough to still be out there dating. Does that make sense?
Okay. That makes sense. So the actual post, ladies and gentlemen, and she said, go ahead, Erica.
I said, women or men with no children have no business dating men or women who do.
Woo!
Vice versa.
Say that one more time for me.
Women or men with no children have, this was the part that had them mad, no business. What you mean no business? Mind your business. Okay. You have no business dealing with a partner who does. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go in.
So, as a man that has no kids, and
Hold on, Mike. I have to make an announcement. I just feel good to be the good guy on this episode. I'll make an announcement.
He ain't even gave his opinion yet. How you know you're going to be the good guy?
I feel so good to be the good guy this week on this episode. She already the bad guy. We didn't even get started.
Y'all can say hello to the bad boy, because I'm the bad auntie. There's a bunch of us
Go ahead,
who feel
Mike.
the same way.
I think because I had it a couple weeks ago, Shane was definitely the bad guy.
Shout out to journalaudits.com.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hilarious.
Men with
Go ahead,
no
Mike.
kids.
So,
Especially since you the guy in here with no kids, so we want you to go first.
yeah.
Exactly.
And I actually prefer not to date anybody with a child. That's a preference, because it's a lot that goes into that. Number one, if you're a spontaneous person, it'll never work.
He got numbers.
You gotta be planned out. You gotta literally schedule your dating life around
The babysitter.
this woman.
Grandma.
Yep.
My parents.
Yep.
Auntie.
And if the babysitter say no, then you can't get mad. You just gotta chuck it up and try again another day. Then number two is availability. Like, I gotta come see you at midnight every night when Junior is asleep. That shit gets old sometimes, because I get tired. I'm getting old. I need to be in bed by 11:30. I got a life. I gotta work.
It feel like a reverse role, because usually the guys is like calling the girl late at night, or wanted me at nighttime, and then she hitting you up at, like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hello?
Junior sleep.
Wait,
You can come in now.
Like what?
Hold up.
The
bitch.
back door? What you mean?
It's 2 a.m.
I got mud
Okay,
back there.
I'll just put my daughter to bed. You could come up now.
You ain't got no porch lights.
Sir?
It could be worse. You could be fighting the bugs through the porch light. Trying to
And you
get
can't be
in.
making all this noise. My
Yo,
baby
ass.
sleep.
Cut the light off.
Just out there just swinging.
We can go on and on with scenarios, okay? Shoot.
And then insecurities.
Oh my
On
God.
whose part?
Woo.
Theirs.
On
Yours,
both,
hers,
for real.
or the baby father's?
Both, really. But you don't necessarily have to worry too much about the baby father, but mostly the mom. Like, especially if it's something fresh. Like, you got a fresh baby, and that man didn't maybe abandon you, or he
Okay,
ain't taking
okay,
care of his.
okay,
Now she taking that
okay.
anger out on you.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
That last one, I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that one's heavy.
Yeah, because and then lastly, I've been in positions where I was rushed to be a stepfather, and I didn't even get a chance to date you first. I don't even know if I like you first,
Or the kid.
or the kid. Fuck them kids right now. I need to know you. You know, my mama said something that made sense. You need to know somebody at least 6 months before you do anything. I need to know what you about in the span of at least a good enough time to get you down packed first. We need chemistry first before I get chemistry with them kids. But I've been in positions, young ass, stupid ass me, where I was thrown and trying to be daddy to somebody that I ain't even know like that yet. But that's just me. Sip, sip, pass, pass.
And like the spontaneous thing, you could definitely throw that out the window. There is no, hey, I bought us plane tickets. Like, hold on, I gotta. Are they
For three?
transferable? Because we can't go. You know what I'm saying?
I want to piggyback off of what you were saying, what y'all are saying, because I have a comment here. This guy advises, well, I'm 34 with no kids, so if I date, more than likely the woman will have a kid or two. I asked him, I said, if you fail to find one who does not have children, right? Or I'm asking, do you prefer a woman with no kids? Because honesty is key in this. Like, a statement like this can only come from a place of your specific honesty. And while he's saying, like, I'm 34, he's almost copping to, I'm gonna probably end up getting with a girl who got kids.
Which
But
sounds like what you were saying off the camera, that you're
Settling.
settling. Correct? Because if it's not what you want, I don't care what it look like. If it's not what you want, you're settling.
You're settling.
Absolutely.
So if you wanted the red Honda Accord and you leave with the black one,
You settle.
you
for that
settle
black-
for the black Honda Accord.
you would be driving with a mean ass face.
Yeah, if you don't get what you want, you are settling.
He said something that you've advised, you share the same sentiment. He says, I prefer a woman with no kids because I would like for both of us to have our first kid together.
Exactly.
And there is nothing wrong with that. The same ways women who have kids and choose to only date a man who has kids after it doesn't work out with the child's father or whatever. The reason we make that is because it's like, I'm not going to be able to, it's just going to be different from me. And I'm not selfish enough to want to drag another man into my emotional burdens and baggage and bondage because he's fresh. I care enough about this man to let him go in the name of love because you deserve to get up, go. You don't gotta, like, we at the bar at 2 o'clock in the morning. First of all, you just trying to drink till your lights go out. I'm like, man, I got to go to work tomorrow to make sure my lights stay
Straight up.
on.
No, straight
We're
up.
in a two different avenues as it relates to how to take care of ourselves individually.
Yeah.
And I have to do it even more so because it's not just me individually. I got to take care of myself because I got to take care of somebody else. I knew I needed a man who kind of just understood that part of life because I felt it would be a little bit selfish to throw that on a single bachelor man. To force him into stepfatherhood when there was still lots of life for him to be living. No,
That's real.
I'm out.
But you know, I take that back.
I had no business with that man.
Thinking about it. So if you can go to the car lot wanting a red Honda Accord and get something else without settling, because say you found a woman with a child that's magical, you know what I'm saying? That's special.
yes.
That's like going to the car lot for a red Honda Accord and leaving with a Benz. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you wanted, but you're not settling. You're actually upgrading. So you can, and if like a Benz requires more responsibility, maintenance, stuff like that. So a woman with a child, there is more responsibility. There's more stuff that comes along with having that. So I'm not saying that you're settling, but most likely you're settling. But there are special situations where you can be upgrading.
Definitely.
So shout out to the single women.
That's right.
The good single women. I mean, the good women out there with kids.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. But
Your Tyler Perry movie, you.
But this don't get it twisted, y'all. This segment is not about saying who's better.
Right.
We're not saying anybody's better. Exactly.
A woman with kids or a woman without kids. We're talking about preference.
Yeah.
And
What you have to endure and be ready for when you come in contact with someone who is a single parent.
I also want to follow up on one of my biggest comments was, had it not been for my own child and me dealing with co-parent issues and just understanding exactly what comes along with that, there's no way I would have been able to empathize with my guy and whatever he was going through. So I feel like that's something that helped me and also influenced my decision to, dating or be able to tell other women, like, if you got a kid, your best bet is to date somebody with a kid. They're just gonna get it, because when you having issues about your baby father, your baby mama, and you got to talk to them, and they looking at you like, do I really want to go through this? Like, I'm trying to study for a paper, and you want to talk to me about Pampers? Like, I mean, I don't. I'm not saying that that's every situation.
I'm glad you brought that up. That joint go hand in hand. A woman in college and a woman with a kid might be like. Yeah. That midterm, I'm studying for my midterm. I'm studying for my paper. I got a 6-page paper to do. I'm like, what? It's worse than the kid.
Straight up.
You better let her have her ambitions and dreams.
Like, well, I could just,
I got clinicals. What the hell is a clinical?
Shane, where you at with this?
I actually prefer somebody with kids. Only why, like, all right, so when you dating somebody without kids, they really will burn you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm to that age where it's like, I know what it's like, where I have to split my attention in so many different ways. I ain't got time to be club hopping. I'm too old for club. People without kids still want to do that. I ain't been in a club in a couple of years. I ain't with clubbing no
Most
more.
people.
You know what I'm saying? the interest level is different completely. I need to know that somebody splits their time like me. They might have the same value in raising a child the same way I do.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. I need.
So you get a little sneak peek.
A lot of things can change. You know, a lot of things can change, and a single parent and another single parent dating can actually give each other pointers on being a parent.
That's all I'm saying.
A person who's single with no children can't help you do nothing.
Not a damn thing.
But put some money in your pocket.
You ain't trying to hear nothing they got to say because they don't know. Sit down somewhere.
And you may not have that much value. You may not hold that much weight in the other significant other's life or the child's life to a degree where your point of view is even being considered. You may just be a fly on the wall as it relates to a significant other.
Yeah.
But I also do sympathize with Mike was saying, though, because I have been the person where it's like,
sir.
When your kid going to bed?
Yes, sir.
Come on, it's like, why you sit over here and hide me?
On the
Why
door?
you invite me over here knowing that your kid is still awake and is going to talk to me?
Mommy, let me in, mommy.
Immediately for 2 hours nonstop. Like, I feel like it's a lot of disrespect with that too. People will bring you into their child's life way faster because they don't have enough time.
Come on now.
They don't have enough time to do as single activities as they want to.
Yeah.
So that it's some very unattractive, traits that you will see out here. Because of that, you'll see somebody take advantage of being a parent.
It feels like almost like you're on a different pace. Your normal pace when you don't have kids, you're dating somebody, you take your time, you know what I'm saying? Whereas if this woman is looking for someone to fill both the void of a husband and a father figure to that child in the house, now the pace is so much quicker and you're not really ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, damn, well, let me take my time to enjoy you, before we get to the fact of me being in a role for some kids that if something happens,
Oh, no, this
now
a
I gotta
two-package
disattach from you
deal.
and the child.
This a 2-package deal.
For all the
Damn
sleaze-
all that.
This
For-
is
for
why
all the sleazeballs
movie-
out.
This
Go
is
ahead.
why Bebe's kids was so vital.
Yeah.
This is exactly why Bebe's kids was
That
so
was a hell of a
vital.
movie.
Like,
For all the
What's that song, Do
sleazeballs
Step
out there,
Daddy? You ain't my daddy. Shut up.
but teen sleazeballs.
I'm gonna tell your mom.
When you see she got 2 or 3 kids,
Woo.
for the sleazeballs, you like, oh, she fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, ladies, when you see a
No,
man,
that's
he
real
got
talk.
2 or 3 kids, we be like, damn, he fucking. You're busy. You're busy out here.
y'all playing.
I got
Let me-
3,
let me-
4,
let
5.
me get that
Yeah.
EBT
50
card
land
and,
key.
and a little bit of them tax
you know what you be
Come
mad
on now.
about? You be mad about when you do date somebody with kids and they try to hold out. Like, you ain't hold out for the last 6, nigga. You want to hold out now.
Yeah.
This is why I'm with you.
I'm celibate now. But you
That's
should have
it.
did that 7 years ago.
That's the
Then the
refurbished
kids
one.
ago.
Yeah.
I used to be best friend with your baby daddy. That's the reason why I'm with you now.
Let's play a pickup game. What you mean?
All of a sudden now
I heard all them stories. I want a piece of that too.
you don't want to be a
Yeah,
hoe with
child.
me. Like what? Hold up. This is why I'm here.
You better be grateful she fertile.
Born again virgin head.
Definitely
Said,
was
I
the
ain't got
story of
time
my
for this.
life. I want to be a hoe with everybody
Testimony
else, and then when
service.
it's my turn.
Hey, but I've been the after the fact guy a couple
How
times.
did that work out?
It's never worked out. The after the fact, you give me all these stories of how these 6 kids of yours got done up by 7 different baby fathers. We ain't gonna talk about what the 7 is. You got 6 kids by 7 daddies? Come on, man. Then all of a sudden when you meet me, well, I don't want you to think I'm a hoe. Ma'am.
You got 8 kids in the 3-bedroom. You is.
Sit there and listen to so many stories.
Y'all gotta relax.
If you walk like a duck and quack like a duck.
Quack quack. It could be a geese or a goose.
Hey, look, it's go crazy,
Shades,
man.
I'm trying to ignore them. Like, go ahead.
No, because
Shades.
it's
It's
2
your
sides to
side.
this. It's 2 sides to this.
Two
It
sides
is.
and
So,
both is
'cause
ugly.
every
like.
guy that look at women with kids are different. Some like they got the mature guys, like Shane said, you know. Then there's guys like, I'm about to get on.
I'm
You
trying
know what I'm
to beat.
saying?
I could listen. I know my ladies represent. They look. We can look at the man and be like, he got 2 kids, but he hold them down. That's a good man. He got 4 kids. They a little scattered. You know, his baby mom be causing them issues on social media.
Yep. He fucking.
He ain't the one.
He got 6 kids. Oh, his dick work.
Bro.
You kiss you on the neck and get pregnant with your.
Okay.
Or future.
Yeah. In the
Kid
name of
tested,
future.
mother approved.
So another comment said.
Hey, she got 6 kids. That thing is that. Whoo.
Oh my God. All right.
Look at Kiki Wyatt.
Okay,
Kiki
she got
Wyatt
10.
got the good.
I only
goods.
want the fertile, like my dreams, to be rooted in soil as fertile as that bitch. She 11 kids, is it? Kid number
Yeah.
11 now?
Sneeze
Yeah.
a kid out.
Yeah.
Kid walk out.
She been,
The kid walk out.
Walk out. Just,
She
What's
do
up,
a
Ma? How y'all doing?
I
All right.
can't. Wow.
you got shoes already?
on the table.
And that's how I know. Look, what I said is not law. What I said is not biblical because clearly Kiki Wyatt find a new man every year and she makes it work. Okay. So I'm just curious to see and hear from y'all, like, you know, just how y'all feel on this. Because I know when it comes to my child, and let's look at this as parents ourselves. Your child, daughter, son, did very well through high school, managed to make it through college. Now they're working a great dream job or a serious career. They're single. The world is their oyster. No kids, just them. They get involved with a partner who has a baby or more. How would y'all feel? I don't care how nice, how cute, how lovely they are. There's a baby. And let's say the baby's under 5 years old.
When I was before I had my child, I dated women who had kids, and I can honestly say the best first dates I've ever had were with women who had kids because they cherished this moment more. Dating and getting out is a little bit more scarce.
Yes, they
for
fight to
women
get
with
out the
kids.
house.
So
That's a very good
They
point.
put a little bit extra,
1 point for the woman. That's
you
it.
know, oomph on their outfit, a little extra oomph on their makeup, a little extra oomph on
And
that
they
walk.
would do this in 6 months.
Yeah, and so it's a
that's how
little
you
bit
got
more
that baby.
special. And I can honestly say I've had some killer first dates and outings. Not even first dates, like, you know, first, second, third dates.
Yeah.
Because for them, it's that much more rare of an occasion.
Sure.
Now, when you're dating the single women with no kids, they out all the time. So they just throw an outfit on and meet you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that same.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
neither.
it's not. But it's
No.
not going to. You can see when you get there.
facts.
Like when you get there, they already know the bartender name and everything.
Exactly. That's where I was going.
Your regular? You get your regular?
she's
Okay,
single
all right.
for a
Like,
reason.
like, damn. What the hell?
They come in there with their lace front cocked like a fitted. What's up? We eating. We eating. Man, fix your wig.
I just ordered wings off.
She's like, they got some bomb wings in here, dog.
She got a blender mouth, everything, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
But
the blood behind her ears.
it's a different. You men love women who appreciate the stuff they do, and going out with a woman with kids or a kid,
Yeah.
they definitely are going to show that appreciation because it's a rare situation.
And then hit it on
Vice
the first
versa,
night.
men with the kids go in too. Okay.
To hit it on the
Maybe
first night and it be good, make you want to pay the babysitter. No bullshit. I ain't
Yes,
gonna lie.
sir.
How much is daycare? How much daycare?
All right, so let me ask you a question. If she tell you to go to the fridge, get you something to drink, are you taking the baby juicy juice?
Hell yeah. I'm taking that Capri Sun.
Oh,
No,
snacks.
no snacks, no fruit
If I
snacks
stay,
though.
if I
It's
stay
more
the night, if I stay the night, the kid hit. He hit. I ain't probably. Hey, this
Hey,
ain't
look,
my
I'm a
limit.
gummy bear fanatic.
Yeah.
Them snacks,
Mommy, my Lunchable.
y'all got gushers? Oh,
They're making a cracker sandwich. Oh, what's up? You want some?
I'm in there creating.
Nigga, I ate your butterfinger. Okay, all right. You could have told down by 3 Capri Suns, all of them squeezed.
you gonna put some in your little bag? You know? You eat some on the way home. You like, this is bum. I gotta get some from Walmart tomorrow. These are bums.
Boy, you got a good mama. You got a good mama. Got the Harbos. Got the Harbos.
What's the Uncrustables?
If they had those gummy bears,
He said the Harbo, she balling.
Nigga done took a whole kid's cuisine. It's still frozen. He's
The pudding brownie.
y'all laughing.
Hey yo,
And I'd have been.
women with kids winning now. I thought it was gonna be on the other side of this. Oh, yo, hold on, it don't sound real good.
You know what? Damn it, go on date who you want. Go on have your business with them kids. Eat them food. Eat that kid food.
oh shit.
Oh my God.
But it get a little intense though when you got like a football team in there though.
Jesus.
It get a little intense because you got it's not one kid you got to worry about to go to sleep.
Oh, wait, what do you mean? The big ass linebacker who come out, he about 7 years old. What you doing? Excuse me, damn, sir.
Mama.
You know he ain't never going to sleep. This nigga, he just
That
up.
man,
No, he up exactly up till 2 in the morning playing the game.
man, 8 years old, sound like Hulk Hogan. Excuse me, let me tell you something, brother. You over there fucking my mom. What you gonna do?
Yo, they
Oh, you
really
going
do-
to the back room, huh?
Yeah, they got a superpower of knowing when you about to
Like,
get
hold
on.
on, where you going?
You've got to stop. I can't.
When your stepchild runs wild on you.
It's easy when you got like a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, you know. But when you got like 4 kids and one of them like 14, 15, you know,
Yo.
middle linebackers,
Oh
you
yeah,
start.
the age
Oh,
of the
my
kids
God.
matters
Yeah.
for sure.
And then if they have an older daughter, you just feel guilty back there beating their mama up. You just, like you just pounding their way. The daughters make you feel so guilty. You be like, dang. No, she's still up.
Got an ear to the
You
wall.
back to being the bad
You know
guy.
You know it's messed up.
I can't.
That's
When
real
they,
though.
When they knock on the door right after y'all done.
Mommy.
You gotta look for your boxes real quick.
Yeah.
Man, I know you heard
Or
it.
right before you get there, right when you about to.
Nah, we
mother-
finishing.
Hell.
We have to wait after that.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
lock for a
you
reason.
climaxing that. She like, baby, what you need? He just letting off like,
I hate that because I feel like you did this too many times. You talking to your kids while I'm doing it to you. Hold on, I'll be right there. I'm like, oh, you can say that?
She did it too many times with her
How you
toy.
go from moaning to I'll be right there?
Somebody faking it.
Exactly.
Well, hold up.
Exactly.
We about to talk.
It didn't happen if what?
What is going on? I'll be right there, baby.
Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah. Dog. Or putting her baby to sleep while she doing it, boy, that is terrible.
look.
There's some women out here that's doing it.
Or
dog.
the sideways sex.
Yes, it is.
Let me give them the number real quick because we cutting up. If y'all want to talk back to us on this topic on dating a single parent, we would love to hear you. The number is, and it's on my page, it's on the BlackTop Facebook page as well, 804-402-2893.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
What
man.
time we opening up the lines?
8:30. The prayer
8:30?
line is open at 8:30, ladies and
Come
gentlemen.
on. This is a good one.
Yeah.
I would love to hear more topic or variety, I should say, on this topic because it's a good one.
Yeah. But shout out to, I got a story to tell later on, too.
So hold on, wait.
No, you
wait.
can't tell it right
Hold
now?
on, no, hold on, wait. Cause Erica be running from these topics.
What'd I say?
So have you ever dated
yeah.
a man without a kid?
Yes, I did. So right after, like, it was like shortly after the split of me and my son's father, and I was with this guy. He didn't have any kids.
He wanted
And
to see
it
that
just
ass all the time.
felt different. It just felt different. Like
I bet
the
it did.
conversation. I won't say, and maybe I will say this, maybe I'll admit to it, but I didn't introduce or bring the kid around or anything. But a part of me felt like, oh, like I don't want to feel like I'm hiding or what's the word? Minimizing parts of myself as a mom because I'm with a guy who doesn't have kids.
So do you feel like if you're a mom, right, and you're messing with a dude that has no kids, do you kind of like accept the fact that this probably won't go past just fuck buddies?
It's just a booty
It
call.
depends on the woman and I definitely accepted that maybe 3 weeks in. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have fun with this.
Yeah.
But I knew I would because that maybe that's on me. Like I said, some people may say like, oh well, she didn't know her value as a woman. Like I said, I knew enough to value him.
Yeah.
And his future.
I can respect that.
You know, I just felt like where I'm at right now. And let me tell you something. First of all, finding men is not the problem. Some of y'all, you know, we can find men anywhere. So I wasn't worried about like, oh, I gotta go find me a man with kids. No, I was like, I'm gonna find me a good man, a fine man. Them kids gonna be good. They're gonna be great. And we get along, you know, we've blended as a family. That's why I respect a man or a woman who's able to say, I prefer he not have kids. I want my kids, my marriage, one guy, one band, one sound. I respect that type of mindset because if it wasn't me and if I had did what I had, you know, needed to do or whatever at that time, I would have been single, childless, and looking for other people who were single and childless based on my experience.
It definitely sounds unique though to say, you know, I'm looking for somebody with a kid. You know, it just coming out of your mouth, it just sounds
Yeah.
crazy.
Have you heard this though? Have you heard women with kids say, I don't want to date a man with kids?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how selfish does that sound?
I got my feelings.
But
hurt
I
like
guess
that.
it's more,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
it's more, you hear it more often, so it sounds normal.
Normal?
But there's to say like, you know what? What the man with the kids at?
But you know what that is. That's the only reason why they say that is because they don't want to deal with that hateful, worrisome ass baby mama.
Okay, so what if a man with kids says, I only want to date women with no kids? They would tear that man a new asshole, talking about something else. You selfish as hell. How the fuck you gonna be soiled with kids, baggage, but you want a girl who ain't got none of that?
That's extremely
I
true.
think what happens is it's based on your scenario. Because I feel like everybody with a kid, the scenario is different.
Yeah.
Like, depending on your custody. Like, some dudes don't get no custody. So they can have kids and still have all the free time and still can be spontaneous.
Ooh, you know what?
But then you got some guys who split custody who's going to have a more similar situation as the mother would.
Yes.
And have to be scheduled out, be more, you know. But if you don't got no custody of your kids, then it's different than you having custody of your kids or partial or split custody.
Very true. And I think that's what makes a man more attractive if to all kind of women, single women, you know, women with kids or not. A man taking care of his business, his kids, his priorities, that is sexy. That is attractive.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what makes a woman who doesn't have kids decide to engage in a relationship with a man who does have kids. But I'm going to just say in your auntie voice, girl, you ain't got no business.
I borderline be hating on my son. I'm like, why you get more likes than me on Facebook? What the hell is going on? Yeah, stop posting my son on this thing.
Straight up.
All this daddy time.
If you are tired of living check to check, owe the IRS and need a refund, need a tax preparer who will represent you, look no further. Contact Journal Audits today. Our mission is helping clients to build economical stability. We service individuals, self-employed, and small businesses. Let's help you change your financial situation today. Visit journalaudits.com or call us at 804-893-5007. Again, that's 804-893-5007 to schedule your appointment today. Journal Audits, proud sponsor of the wildest radio show on the net, the BlackTop. Thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you don't mind, can you do us one more favor? Hit that subscribe button and also tap that bell notification. That way you're alerted about all of our live content, our live episodes, behind the scenes information, also live interviews with some of your favorite guests, and plus many more right here on BlackTop TV. Also, if you need more information about the show, follow us on Instagram, the BlackTop. That's DABLACKTOP, and you know me. Ha! I'm a poet, ain't even know it. I rhyme all the time. And that's about it.